Hello, this is Urs Heckman of uhe.com, and we're here showing off the DIVA virtual analog synthesizer. It's called Dinosaur Impersonating Virtual Analog, and what we actually did was we took like 8 different analog synths that we collected from the 70s and the 80s, and we looked at the parts very closely, and we found that many of these parts haven't been sufficiently modeled in software. So the gist of DIVA is that you can swap these modules of those 8 synthesizers. It's actually only 4 modules for VCOs, 4 filter models, and 4 Hypers filter models, and 3 models for envelopes, which then with switches and stuff become that model of that synth of that era and stuff. And the actual really interesting bit is how we modeled the filters, because the filters are always, you know, the thing that keeps an emulation alive or that makes it a miss. And what we did was we eliminated the typical unit delay that happens in digital filters. Digital filters usually process a sample like a low pass, a low pass, a low pass, a low pass, and then have a resonance path back into the input. And when they process the input, they always take the output of the previous sample, and that's a 1 sample delay. And what we did is we actually predict the output before we process it, and we do it that way that we just have an estimate and we process it, and then we compare the output with our estimate and get a new estimate which is a bit closer and a bit closer, so that sometimes the filter has to be calculated 10 or 40 times even to actually get the right output. And it sounds, that's the thing, it sounds different from the usual way with the 1 single unit delay. So DIVA definitely needs to be checked out. Even though it's very CPU hungry because of that filter stuff, you will probably see that maybe you even need less instances to do the same great music. And it's available at www.u-he.com or uhe, and it's $178. There's a demo available. The demo has very lenient restrictions. You can save your sounds, you can use it in projects. It sometimes crackles a little bit like vinyl, and that's the demo limitation.